Hey guys, this is Homestand NBA. I'm Noor Zainab, and next to Jelani Goodridge-Reid and Justin Pooni. Here we talk about the Raptors. Nothing changes in Homestand, but if you want to talk about the league, check out 3 in the Key at the Parlay, Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud, wherever you get your podcast,
wherever you get it,
wherever you want to get them, we are gonna be there. We talked about Lowry, apparently up for trades today.
Yep.
Also talked about Trae Young having problems with the Atlanta Hawks organization. But like I said, at Homestand, we talk about the Raptors. And tonight, the Raptors take on, are they still arch rivals?
No.
Boston? Were we ever arch rivals?
I mean,
there was never a rivalry between Toronto and
The
Boston.
thing with NBA, the rivalries have unfortunately fallen. Like we haven't really seen rivalry.
Yeah.
I wish we have more intense rivalries.
I think like
if you're looking at the geography or the
you
I
have
think
to-
you have to
obviously.
make a rivalry
you have to play in
your
the
head.
playoffs.
Like, you just
You
have
have
to
to play in the
hate someone.
playoffs.
Like I think there's some beef here.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say rivalry.
Between who?
Us. Like the fans. It's
Raptors
more so
and
fans though.
Celtics.
Yeah,
It's more so fans.
that's not a rivalry then.
I would
It
say
is,
just
though.
based on
I
the
mean,
fact that they're in
yeah.
the same division, but divisions don't matter.
Don't
in the
matter. It
NBA.
doesn't mean anything.
I mean, we also faced them in the playoffs to get the year before.
Yeah,
it
so,
was a
like,
pretty tough run.
there's
So I
some
think
beef here and
those,
there, but-
those things got built up. Marcus Smart calls himself
That
the
too.
king of the North. He made himself a rival to Toronto. So there is some level of, discrepancy there. But we do face them tonight. The Celtics are on fire. They are the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference, even topping Giannis right now. They played against the Nets and they beat them last night. So they will be on a back-to-back. However, we played the Nets and we got our bums handed to
that was
us.
ugly.
Bad.
That was ugly.
That was really bad.
Bad
I'm
game.
still
Ooh.
disappointed. I don't want to
Gosh.
even go there. I think I shut my TV off after the
I
first
turned it off
quarter.
after the
I just
first
knew.
quarter, yeah.
Really? I watched
did.
the whole game.
Nah, I turned
I'm
it off.
kidding.
You were like
I'm sorry.
basking in it, I'm pretty sure. You
No,
love
I was
that.
watching real basketball between the Lakers and Bucks.
That was
Okay,
a
we're
good
talking
game.
about
I'm not
about.
gonna lie, that
We
was a
didn't
good
watch the Raptors.
But yeah,
and
that was a tough
was
a
bad
tough
one.
watch.
That was a tough one. Yeah.
But we said it would be a tough game. We said it. The Nets are playing pretty
The
well.
thing is, Kevin Durant didn't have that great of a game. It was more
I know.
dispersed the scoring
Yep.
between the Nets.
Yep.
on
Yeah,
Friday.
and I think tonight Marcus Smart might not be available to play anyway. He didn't play last night against the Nets. They still won that game. It was a close one, but at the end of it, Celtics pulled out with a 10-point win. As I think we all assumed they would, but it doesn't mean that your target against KD and Kyrie will be any easier. But that leads us to tonight. So they are on a back-to-back. They will be in Toronto. Marcus Smart, not sure. He might be playing. Fred VanVleet he needs another kid in like the next hour if he wants to have a good game tonight. And on the other hand, though, Pascal Siakam and OG Anunoby are getting themselves to a very solid all-star
Yes.
campaign.
Agreed.
Will that be enough for the Leprechauns tonight in Toronto? Just Jelani?
It's gonna be a tough game.
Yeah.
This one, the Celtics are the best team in basketball, in my opinion, right now.
Yes, agreed.
Can the Raptors find consistency? That's the one question, right? Because there's times, again, when we look at this team, there's some nights where we play up to the level of competition, against the tougher teams, and then there's other nights where we just do not show up. That's more so on the road, though. I'd say at home we do play a bit better. I see,
Yeah.
there's more energy. So this game, though, you got to have all your guys ready because
No,
even
definitely.
without Smart, we know how deep the other team is.
Yeah.
Okay, the Celtics are a very deep team. They're getting valuable minutes from guys like Pritchard, Cornette. You're talking about Derek White. Again,
White.
a very good pickup last year. I don't know how
Such
that
a low-key
happened.
pickup.
So this is gonna be a night where you're gonna need your bench. Okay, the Raptors bench is gonna have to step up, hit shots. If you get open looks, take them. Shot selection is gonna have to be premier tonight because
Which-
the Celtics have a good defense, and on the other side of things, their offense. Got to counter that.
It's a measuring stick game for the Toronto Raptors to see how they stack up against. They played very good against Orlando on Saturday, right? Kind of got after the stink of the 2 games previous. They kind of, came back in a big way against Orlando. That's Orlando. This is against the Boston Celtics, the reigning Eastern Conference champions, the number 1
Scales are
seed.
different. Very
Exactly,
different
it's
tonight.
very
Yeah.
different, and this is going to see how the Raptors stack up against true competition, right?
And Boston always plays us tough.
Exactly. I'm not so focused on who wins and who loses. I'm trying to see how they compete,
How they look.
and how they play.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's not more so about winning because I think we can all agree that this is going to be a Celtics win. But it's
Yeah,
more
you
so,
never know.
do
You never
think-
know, right?
But it's I think that will make it a good conversation if we don't know who's going to win. But I think we know
I'm
Celtics are
thinking
probably
the
going to
Celtics.
win.
I think
Yeah.
it's Celtics.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
my
you
question
take-
is, do you think it will be a closer game, or it's going to be another blowout the way the Raptors have faced when they were against the Nets? I do want to say we played the Nets in the same week. We lost to them. They kicked us, and the Celtics just won against them last night.
Like
Doesn't
I
look
said-
good for us.
Like I said, when I look at this game, yes, the Celtics are favored and they should win this game. But what I want to see from the Raptors is how do their guys like OG and Pascal, how do they, can they get their shots or can they be effective under that Boston defense, which we know is one of, if not
tough defense.
one of the best, if not the best in the NBA. I want to see how those guys and Fred can operate under that defense. Can they get a shot? Can they make adjustments? I want to see that type of stuff. I don't really not too interested in the wins and losses per se. I'm trying to see how they can, and can they stop Jayson Tatum and Jaylen Brown, which
So that's a
nobody
tall
really
order.
has
That's
done,
a very
right?
tall order.
Can their defense step up and make life difficult for those big name guys?
I was
and
thinking
can
the other
they?
guys.
Yeah.
Can you shut them down? Because you're gonna expect the Jays to go off, but if Horford hits some shots, if he feels nice and starts to hit shots, or if a guy like Pritchard comes off the
Yeah.
bench, gives them valuable minutes, they have a lot of guys on that team.
That's why you
Brogdon
look
as
at
well.
OG Anunoby on your squad because he gets best with the assignment of the best player on the other end.
You want to
And
get the
he
MVP
ends up
tonight?
100%, but the only guy that he hasn't come up great against is so far is Zion, but who can really stop Zion? So we'll see how he takes up against Jayson Tatum. But as we said, Celtics happen to be one of the best teams in the Eastern Conference. And my question to you guys is, are they the best, or do you see Giannis over-trumping them at some point?
It depends on Chris Middleton, I think. It's such a key factor on how he just got back. Can he return to that all-star level form? Can he be that guy that at the end of the games can, make those big shots and can lean on? Because at the end of that Lakers-Bucks game, they gave the ball to Grayson Allen at the end of the game.
They need a guy. That's been the question, right?
And to be honest, I know they were down by 3 and they needed 3. I would rather seen them give the ball to Giannis, right? Giannis made a great play on the play previous, driving the ball, kicking out to Drew Holiday. I still think that when you have the best player in the NBA, like Giannis Antetokounmpo, I still think they're better than Boston at full strength. Right now, though, Boston's playing much better, and they have the confidence from last year as well. But I really want to see a Boston-Milwaukee series.
That's my prediction. Coming into the year, I was like, okay, it's gonna be Celtics Bucks in the conference finals. I still give edge to the Bucks, like you said, at full strength. But right now, the Celtics scare me. The Celtics are playing even better than last year. Last year, we were looking at them. The defense was fantastic under Udoka. They kind of flipped the script now because they have a lethal offense, and we're seeing the growth of Tatum. That's why he's an MVP candidate, because you